Do you know about the Watsonville riots? The manhunt for Filipino men stealing white women. But if Filipino men were stealing white women, then why is the top stereotype faced by Southeast Asian men is that they have small dicks? Well, let me tell you. This originated as early as the 1880s, and for Filipinos, this stereotype stems from a violent response to white men feeling sexually inferior to Filipino men. So let's bring it back to the 1930s for Filipinos in Watsonville. Filipino farm workers found love at dance halls and movie theaters, dressing up and socializing with white, Irish, Mexican, and black women because they couldn't bring their partners from the Philippines. But Filipino hate grew because Filipino men were seen as labor and sexual competition by white men. And in January 1930, the opening of a Filipino dance hall was raided by a mob of 200 white men, marking the start of the Watsonville riots. Filipinos were hunted and beaten violently over the next 5 days by mobs of white men. They were thrown off the Pajaro Bridge, and hunting parties were organized to destroy anywhere Filipinos worked or lived at. And on January 22, a mob fired a gun into a bunkhouse, killing 22-year-old Furman Tobera. Police didn't even care enough to fully investigate his murder. In the following years after the Watsonville riots, anti-Filipino riots raged all over California. Filipinos were prohibited from marrying white women, and Filipino immigration was limited to only 50 people a year. And this all stemmed from the outrage that Filipino men were attractive to white women. This is just another example of anti-Asian hate in American history. To report a hate crime or find resources, visit bit.ly.California versus hate.